The 5 wealthiest women in the world have accumulated fortunes through inheritance, marriage, divorce, and business building, and in some cases through all 4. Their combined net worth exceeds $300 billion, around 275 billion euros, and their stories cover everything from cosmetics empires to retail dynasties to the most consequential philanthropic strategy of any individual alive. Here are the 5 richest women on Earth. Mackenzie Scott has an estimated net worth of approximately $35 billion, around 32 billion euros, wealth she received as part of her 2019 divorce settlement from Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. What makes Scott unique on this list is what she has done with that wealth. She has donated over $17 billion, around 16 billion euros, to more than 2,350 organizations in under 5 years, making her the fastest large-scale philanthropist in American history. Unlike traditional philanthropic foundations that invest endowments and spend only returns, Scott gives unrestricted grants directly to charities, trusting organizations to know how best to use the money without strings attached. Her approach has been described by recipients as transformational. The wealth was inherited through marriage. The legacy is entirely her own. Miriam Adelson has an estimated net worth of approximately $35 billion, around 32 billion euros, inherited following the death of her husband Sheldon Adelson, the founder of Las Vegas Sands Corporation, in 2021. She holds approximately 52% of Las Vegas Sands, the world's largest casino resort company, with properties in Las Vegas, Macau, and Singapore, and has maintained a very active role in its strategic direction since becoming the controlling shareholder. In 2023, she completed the acquisition of a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks NBA franchise from Mark Cuban for approximately $3.5 billion, around 3.2 billion euros, making the team one of the most valuable NBA franchises in the league. Adelson is also one of the most significant individual political donors in American history. Alice Walton has an estimated net worth of approximately $65 billion, around 60 billion euros, from her inheritance of Walmart stock, the retail behemoth founded by her father Sam Walton in 1962. While her brothers Rob and Jim have taken more active roles in Walmart's governance, Alice has channeled her fortune into art collecting and philanthropy on a historic scale. Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, which she founded in Bentonville, Arkansas, Walmart's hometown, has become one of the most significant collections of American art in existence, with over 50,000 pieces including works by Winslow Homer, Jackson Pollock, and Norman Rockwell. She invested over $4 billion, around 3.7 billion euros, of her own money to build it and grants free admission. It is one of the most consequential acts of cultural philanthropy in American history. Julia Koch has an estimated net worth of approximately $70 billion, around 64 billion euros, inherited from her husband David Koch, who died in 2019, including his approximate 42% stake in Koch Industries, the second largest privately held company in the United States. Koch Industries generates annual revenues of approximately $125 billion, around 115 billion euros, from oil refining, chemicals, paper products, ranching, and financial services. Because it is privately held, the company faces no obligations to report earnings or governance decisions to public shareholders. Julia Koch has maintained an extremely low public profile while serving as a trustee and board member of Koch Industries alongside her 3 children. Her wealth is extraordinary in scale, but almost entirely invisible to public scrutiny, the consequence of controlling a private empire rather than a public one. Francoise Bettencourt Meyers is the richest woman in the world with an estimated net worth of approximately $90 billion, around 83 billion euros, making her not only the wealthiest woman on Earth, but also one of the wealthiest people of any gender. She is the granddaughter of Eugen Schuler, who founded L'Oreal in 1909, and the daughter of Lillian Bettencourt, who was herself the richest woman in the world for many years. Francoise holds approximately 33% of L'Oréal, the world's largest cosmetics and beauty company, which generates over 42 billion euros in annual revenue from brands including Lancôme, Maybelline, Garnier, and Kiehl's. She is chair of the Bettencourt Schuler Foundation, one of Europe's largest private philanthropic organizations. Despite her extraordinary wealth, Francoise Bettencourt Meyers lives with remarkable discretion. She is a published author on Greek mythology and biblical analysis, and rarely appears in public discourse. From Mackenzie Scott giving away billions faster than almost any philanthropist in history, to Francoise Bettencourt Meyers holding a third of the world's largest beauty empire, the 5 richest women alive have built or inherited fortunes that shape industries, fund art, and change how money flows through society. Which story surprised you most? Drop it in the comments and subscribe.